Everyone, my name is John How We Met, and I am the financial planner here at Generation Capital Management. This is another episode of John's Top Tips. Now, unless you've been the executor of someone's estate, you probably don't know what probate is. What is it? Why should it be on your radar? Well, let me break it down for you from a financial planning perspective. But first, a quick aside for a special disclaimer. Now, just remember during this video, we are not attorneys and we do not provide legal advice. You should, of course, always speak to an attorney with knowledge of your situation for particular advisement on any legal matters. Now, let's start with the question, what is probate? Probate is essentially the process of the court combing through your estate when you pass away to determine how your assets that you've left behind need to legally transfer ownership. It can be a lengthy process, it can be an expensive process, depending on the types and amount of assets that you're leaving behind. Now, certain assets actually naturally avoid probate simply because of the rules surrounding their transfer. Generally speaking, any financial account or insurance policy with a beneficiary designation avoids probate. These would typically be things like IRAs, employer-sponsored retirement plans like 401ks, 403bs, and joint accounts that you own with someone else. Now, assets in most types of trusts do avoid probate, but trusts can be expensive to set up and may not be right for everyone, so that's just another consideration to make. Now, if you're looking to make your estate as streamlined as possible, there are a few things that you can do. First of all, you want to make sure that all of your retirement accounts have the correct beneficiary designations on them. It usually takes about 5 minutes or so per account just to go online or call up the company that holds those assets and make sure that the beneficiary designations are correct. That 5 minutes that you spend per account could save a major headache for your loved ones in the event that you were to pass away. Next, make sure that you have a last will and testament, or that your previous will is updated and very recent. Almost everything that doesn't have a beneficiary designation will need to be assigned to a new owner upon your passing through your last will and testament. If you die without a will, your assets may not flow how you would like them to. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind. And I'll leave you with a little top tip. If you want to leave a bank account or non-retirement investment account to a specific loved one, but don't want them to have access to those assets right now, you can make the account what's called transfer on death. Now, this is essentially a way of designating a beneficiary for a type of account that doesn't usually have a beneficiary designation. And of course, what we know about accounts with beneficiary designations is they avoid probate. So this transfer on death feature would allow those assets to avoid probate as well, which is a very nice feature. Now, probate's just one of the considerations that we would take into account when developing an estate plan for you. The hard part is about estate planning that you don't know what you don't know, and the loved ones that we leave behind are usually the ones who suffer from the things that we don't know. So if you want to make sure that your estate plan is solid, go ahead and reach right out to me. Email me at jhow@gencapmgmt.com. We can start an estate planning conversation and we can make sure that you're on the right path. Again, my name is John How We Met. I'm the financial planner here at Generation Capital Management, and this was another episode of John's Top Tips.